Hey y'all, thank y'all for sipping it slow. Y'all know today I'm gonna make sure my mic is on. Oh yes, on. Okay, today I want to talk about the man's sexual desires. Cause this is a struggle. Y'all might not think it is, but it is, okay? So, well, let's go. And if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to Sipping It Slow. I'm happy to see you, okay? I touch on so many topics. Please look at my long videos. I got some hidden gems that people don't realize that's in my content until they go through it. And they be like, wow, you've been speaking on the truth. So, hopefully the truth finds you and you can do something with it, okay? So, let's talk about it. Many men struggle with concept of sexual attraction, finding themselves confused about their desires. Lust can become a consuming force because individuals chase after physical attributes without considering the deeper implications. This fixation on body parts, regardless of who possesses them, man, woman, dog, cat, whatever, can blur the lines of sexual orientation and desire. When men become infatuated with physical attributes such as curves, or I call them jiggly parts, or jiggly features, it can lead to a dangerous mindset. This attraction isn't limited to a specific gender. Rather, it becomes a fixation on the body itself. So, itself with an F, not an S, okay? When lust takes over, the identity of the person wearing those features becomes secondary to the physical experience. Okay, that person stops when you let lust and all that stuff take over, especially about body parts. It's not even a person that you're attracted to. You just attracted to the physical form. So it don't matter who has it, as long as it's moving and grooving. You know, you gluing to it, like GLUEING. Never mind. Okay, so that was just funny. That's why you hear of men messing with animals and other men, children, swerves, unattractive women, or low vibration women, because it ain't about the person that they're messing with. It's this addictive behavior of the physical attributes of the people, and they can't even help themselves. And this is not new. Historically, societies have placed a heavy emphasis on physical appearance, often equating it with desirability. This has created a culture where lust can override personal values and boundaries, leading some men to indulge in behaviors that may seem outside their typical preferences. The sexual problem lies not in sexual orientation, but in the overpowering nature of physical desire. This is why men will like a woman they know they don't like. So they'll like a woman that they don't really like as far as looks. And they only like her because everybody else like her, or from her popularity, because it's a trend and people just like her. You see her, I like, okay, I see why she's sexy. She's the top one. Just because they say she top, you like her now. But if she was on the street, you wouldn't give her a second look. A lot of men like me for being popular. I'm not even they type, some of them. They liked me anyway. But I got some of them off being popular. I was super popular back in the day, okay? And it's because of the lust. When lust runs off, it can lead to risky behaviors. Men can themselves be acting out in ways that get rid of their morals and values, seeking satisfaction in any form available. This can include inappropriate relationships with pets or kids or other things, like popularity and objects you can't even imagine. Okay? So they can end up messing with people that they don't even want to mess with, or things that they don't even want to mess with. You know, that's what they be doing in jail and all that. So the underlying issue remains the same: a lack of self-control over your desires. That's it. The drive for immediate gratification often blinds individuals to the consequences of their action. They just on go mode. Until they fulfill that, until that sack is empty, they just on go mode. Okay? So, G-O, go. Okay? This is why you often hear coaches advising their players to avoid romantic entanglements before a big game. The distraction that comes from lust can weaken one's focus and effectiveness. The drive to perform at peak levels require discipline and the ability to channel energy into the task at hand rather than allowing it to dissipate into distractions. You mess up. That's why they do not let, if you watch any football game or hear about any football game, most of the time you heard that they tell the men not to be, especially a big game, don't be messing around. Y'all don't mess around with them women. And that's why, and we all know that, from Adam and Eve, women will get you in trouble, especially the wrong one. Okay, so y'all better wise up. And your sexual desires are stronger than a woman. Okay, way stronger. Men must learn that lust is compared to a fire in the forest, growing so big, killing everyone and everything that's in its path. Can't be contained until it's at the end point of nothing left to destroy, or it's not filled with bushes. Poom poom. Houses, people, animals, kids. Because lust goes as far as animals and kids sometimes, y'all. It's just sad. It's heavy. Lust is heavy. When lust becomes the primary motivator, it can lead to a cycle of dissatisfaction and regret. The chase for a physical pleasure can become so addictive. So addictive. A person will risk everything just for 10 minutes. You know how serious that is. Y'all better find Jesus. But man must realize that indulging in lust without restraint can lead to a loss of integrity and personal strength, affecting all areas of life. This is why the message often emphasizes saving oneself for committed relationships, should I say. The bond between spouses should be rooted in more than a physical attraction, because everybody that's ever been married to the coldest woman they ever been married to or ever been with, they not as attractive to each other as they was at first. It's just a phase. You got to love somebody deeper than a physical attraction, because it's going to be something that you don't like about that person that's going to turn you off sometime. Okay? It should involve a deeper understanding and a mutual respect. The foundation of a strong relationship can mitigate the temptations to stray, fostering an environment where both partners can thrive. So y'all both can thrive if y'all have discipline and love for each other, and you don't put physical attributes before your love and your respect for yourself and for your mate. Stop looking for jiggly parts, men. Challenge yourself to look at women's shoulders and up. It's going to be hard for y'all, because that's the first thing you look for when you see a woman. You go look straight down. Stop doing that to yourself. And then you can operate it in a higher vibration. If you look high, you are high. If you look low, you're going to always be low. Okay? So y'all remember that. Chest up. Navel down. Not real good. And I'm not talking about women's chest up, because some of y'all be looking at the women's chest. I'm talking about y'all operate from the chest up. Keep your head up, and because this struggle is part of a broader spiritual warfare. The temptation to give into lust is a distraction from one's higher purpose. Following a spiritual path and recognize the divine principles at play can guide men to better control their desires. God's way offers the strength needed to resist temptation and focus on meaningful pursuits. Otherwise, you will compromise your manhood. You will have to question it, okay? So I want y'all to ask yourself as men, How close are you to going over to the gay side as a straight man? Do you think? This is what you need to ask yourself on a piece of paper and answer it. And then give this paper to somebody that you know is straight, that don't play that stuff. And they will tell you if this is, and don't be giving no fake answers. Or you can answer yourself. Only people who need to pass a piece of paper to somebody else is people who ain't being real with themselves. Because you will know. Ask yourself, what are you okay with now? What you wouldn't have been okay with 10 years ago? And are you okay with having a dude in a room with you when you having sex with a woman and pulling your thing out? Are you okay to pull your thing out when another man is in the room? Are you okay watching trans TV? Because you so curious. When they say curiosity killed the cat, it probably did for you. You probably don't like cat no more. And that was that meant to be literally? Because that's a hell of a saying, okay? Then you turn bi or gay. So you don't want no cat no more. Are you okay as a man with other men being gay? And if your best friends turn gay, can you and will you continue to be close friends with them, even if it's not aligned with your God's order? Ask yourself this. These are just a few things to ask yourself. Where is the line drawn for you? These are things that real men will never do. Okay? And they will be able to answer these questions easily because they don't have no tolerance for it. I'm talking about men, that's straight men. So how far have you gone left? Or was you already left or down low? You just needed a push, huh? Okay, then here is your push. You know, straighten up, tighten up, or get done up. You know, and y'all gonna be Bucci queens. You know what I'm talking about. All right? A lot of you so optimistic and so cool with, well, that's their preference. It don't affect me. This type of man needs the Nation of Islam. There are plenty men over there to help you all. Or a stronger Christian man. The only Christian man I ever seen that's tough and don't play that at all is Tony Gaskins. Everybody else to me is a suspect on the Christian side. God is the only one who can save you from what's brewing within. You can't fight the adversary. Even God has problems with him. So stop reaching within and let God begin. All right? Listen, like Samuel L. Jackson said, hold on to your butts.